Let's talk about getting into character. What does that mean for you?
That's a toughie. That you're ready to voice as that character. Might be listening to some pre-existing audio of a character you're trying to imitate, or just listening to audio you've already recorded of that character before. That's the best way I get into character.
Yeah, I think that getting into character for me means that you are becoming immersed in a role. You are literally taking yourself, your experiences, who you are as a person, you're taking that and putting it somewhere else for a moment, and you're stepping into a totally different person or cartoon or any sort of character that isn't you.
Yeah.
And so you have to change your beliefs, your mindset, your feelings, and change them to the feelings of that person, that character, or that thing, whatever it is that you're taking the role of. Because you have to be convincing, you have to sound convincing, you have to truly be a different character, you have to be a different person. And I think that when you get a role, when you get a script and it has a certain character, they want that character.
Yes.
They don't want Christopher, they don't want Christina, they want that character.
Yeah.
And so we're getting hired to become that character. They want that character, and we need to be that character. And so for me, I literally just close my eyes and I imagine how the life of that character would be, how he's feeling, how he's breathing, how he's interacting with the people around him. And when I open my eyes, I am that character for that moment. Like, I don't imagine myself in a booth. Imagine myself where that character is. And I really use my body to emote and express the feelings and expressions that that character has.
Exactly. Yeah. When I'm doing characters, there's definitely like a part of my brain that I feel I have to switch on.
It is. It's a very different part of your brain, a different mindset, totally different from regular voiceovers,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
normal scripts, because it's a totally different world. Like, the purpose of the script is also different, because normal scripts, it's like to inform, it's to advertise, to narrate. But these kinds of scripts usually are to entertain, to engage them. It's a different audience sometimes too,
Yes. That. Yep.
different purpose. So many different reasons why it's important to become that character, and just a lot to think about too. Yeah, I love doing it. I think it's tons of fun. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do. And people come to me all the time because I do a really good job of becoming that character.
Yeah.
I think one thing I notice with other voiceover artists is that they don't take it to that level. They don't think about these things I just mentioned to you. They see the script, they see like, okay, I'm the king, or I'm the fox, and they read it. And that's the thing, you're not reading. You are
Yeah.
becoming. It's so different.
Whenever I get like a character script, there's that period where I go ahead and just read it in my head real fast, and I see how can I say that as if I were just saying it, and kind of ignore the script. I mean, obviously I say whatever I need to say, but I definitely use that part of your brain where you're talking a little extemporaneously. Is that the word?
Yeah, I think that might be the word, definitely. Yeah, I become that character. I say, I am that character.
Yep.
I am that character. I will use whatever I can muster in my voice, in my body and personality to embody that character and how I envision that character.
I don't know why ever since we've started talking about this, I always think of Mike Wazowski. Like, you do a pretty good Mike Wazowski.
Mike
I'm just
Wazowski.
thinking about that little green ball.
Is one of my favorites to do, definitely.
There's a lot to think of. Like, if you're going to voice him,
There's just a lot to think of. You have to think about, who their friends are, what they do on a daily basis, what they wake up and do. A lot of things, for sure.
yep.
But yeah, extremely important to take all of these things that we talked about and really do your best, take it to that next level to be that character. You're not that character if you're still in your mindset, if you're still in your body, if you're still in your feelings. Like I said, take all that, put it on a shelf, put it away somewhere, and step into the body and life of that other person.
Oh, you know what characters are always really hard for me? Like the villains. I don't know. Villains are so not what a regular person would think on an everyday.
That's true.
So
That's a challenge.
it takes a lot of energy to get into the character of a villain. Those are hard for me.
A lot of people like to do villains. They think they're fun.
Or some people are really good at them. I mean, me, it's like it takes a while. I think like, okay.
And I think people like that whole ability to escape from their daily life, become a
Yeah.
villain or become a hero, an animal or anything like that to become a different cartoon, it's fun. That's what makes it fun, is you're literally escaping your life.
Yeah.
You're able to escape and become something else.
Something that you've always wanted to be.
Yeah, or maybe just, I don't know. I've never always wanted to be like a cartoon fox, but I think it's fun though.
Yeah, that's true.
I've never.
I mean, sometimes they have really cool personalities or they do really cool things.
Yeah, and another thing, what I wanted to say was, when you get this project, get as much information about that cartoon, because if you're not familiar with them, how are you gonna know what they sound like? So we asked for the images. What do they look like?
Oh yeah, I
That helps
always
so
ask
much.
for pictures.
When
yeah.
I see the image of the cartoon, I'm able to create a voice on the spot. Like, it comes to me like that. I see that cartoon fox and I say, "Yep, he's gonna sound like this."
That helps. Like if you don't have
Exactly.
the picture, it takes so much longer to find a voice. I don't know what they want.
It takes a lot more effort.
Yeah.
It's so much easier when you have that image of that cartoon or that character, or even video or a description of them. If you don't have
Or
an
even
image,
just a pre-existing voice. I mean, honestly, if they have a scratch voice or a reference, that's anything. You need some leads.
Exactly. So get as much information as you can about that character, and then envision yourself as that character. Become that character. Put your own personality, your own body somewhere else, and jump into the body of that character and really believe you're that character. And that takes practice. That takes time, just like anything else. But believe me, if you start to think like this over time, you will master this.
Correcto.
Yep. And we do talk about this in VoiceOver Freedom, the online course. So just throwing that out there. There's a section dedicated to that, giving you different exercises about becoming a cartoon. So definitely very helpful. And just check that out when you're ready.
Yep. And you know, we say the term cartoon a lot, but really it's any fictional character. I mean,
That's true.
A lot. I mean, these aren't even.
Gaming,
Yeah, these aren't even
movie,
cartoons, honestly.
Any fictional character.
Any
This
fictional
applies for every kind of character. Anything that, science fiction, fiction,
Like a live action.
live
fictional
action.
character.
Yeah,
I just-
true. It could be a real person.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. It doesn't have to be a cartoon. It could be literally any character that is not you.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it applies to everything.
Yep.
I agree. Very good point. So that's what we got for you this time. Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
And stay
Signing off.
tuned till the next one. Enjoy your day.